Sure, it's on hold right now.
32-year-old Davidson of Haiti is out of a job and losing hope. He has lived in the U.S. for the last 16 years under the government's temporary protected status, granted to Haitians after the devastating earthquake of 2010. But on Monday, that protection came to an end for 350,000 or so Haitians after a Supreme Court decision.
It's very stressful in a way because I have financial responsibilities.
It also means he could get deported, a reality for thousands like him.
My husband had an appointment this morning with ICE. So when we went in, everything was okay. The officer was like, do we have, other cases pending? And I said yes. I showed all of the receipts for the adjustment of status, the I-130 that's pending, and the asylum case as well that's also pending. But at the end, they said they had to detain him. They did. I've wanted a child so long. God finally sent my husband my way. We got married. We're on the IVF process. We spent every last dime on that process. And tomorrow is my first appointment for this cycle.
Haitians are confused on what to do next after the deportation and after the revocation of their TPS. They are confused where to go. They are confused what to do next. Guys, please, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button, turn on your notification, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. But first, let's continue watching these clips to see what is going on.
I'm the type of individual, put your money where your mouth is, right? Me, my name is Lena. I was born and raised in the county of Dade, Miami-Dade County, to a Haitian mother, Haitian father, later Haitian stepfather. 3 Haitian uncles, a Haitian aunt. So I am a child of immigrants. You, Black American, you know your immigration laws so well. For $1,000, I'm good for it. Because a lot of you guys are on here loud, as if you really know your immigration laws, right? Citizens of a country usually do not know the immigration laws of their country. But since you know, they had time to get their paperwork right. They had time to get their citizenship. Since you know so well, for $1,000 on the ancestors, I'm good for it. Tell me how someone who is on TPS, temporary protective status, how their next step is to become a U.S. citizen. How could they have made that happen? Since a lot of you guys swear you know your immigration system better than the immigrants, better than the attorneys, better than the children of immigrants that help their parents through this process. S'il vous plaît, please speak to me. For $1,000. Since they had time to get their paperwork right, they had time to get their citizenship, they had time for whatever. Tell me, $1,000. I give you 3 days. Please tell me, how can you go from TPS to U.S. citizen? Since they had time to get their citizenship, since they had time to get their paperwork right. Please tell me. Use Google.
Mistaken. Let it go. Let it go. Let the birthright citizenship thing go. It's over. It's over. Here we go again. Every court in America has told you no. The Supreme Court has told you no twice. And now this, again, they were signing more executive orders going after different types of birthright citizenship. Now they want to go after birthright tourism. And it will end the same way every last one of these rulings has ended for this administration, okay? It's not gonna stay. Not gonna stick. You're not getting people out of this country that way. You're not. Now, of course, they're gonna sign the executive order, and then everybody's gonna move super fast, and they're gonna be like, ooh, yeah, well, here we go. We're gonna do it now, and everybody in the federal government has to do it, and be worried now. There will be a lawsuit immediately. As soon as they sign these executive orders, it's going to be lawsuits today. And then here we go, hashing this out in court all over again. And it's going to go back and you're going to get the same result. They already said no. They already said no. They can't reopen these cases after they've already said no. If you want to stay in power and stay out of jail, you know what's crazy? If he wants to stay in power and stay out of jail, just start actually doing some good stuff. They could easily win back some good PR, especially with their own voting base, if they tackled one issue in a positive way to actually benefit the American people. But they're not gonna do it. They won't do it. They won't do it. They're either they are physically incapable of doing it, emotionally, spiritually. They are just quite literally strictly wired to manipulate and harass and oppress people. They don't have it in them to try and help one person that is outside of the donor class or anybody with a 6 or 7 figure bank account. That's why the only direction they go in is more cruelty. That's all they can do. They don't have another strategy. But the fact that they constantly bringing up fights that they've lost over and over and over again is ridiculous. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. You're not getting these people out of here the way you think, okay? You're just not. You failed. And the immigration policy has absolutely...
I don't know what to do.
Does the administration consider Haiti a safe country now?
For Haitians, absolutely. It'd be crazy for us to say that Haitians couldn't live in Haiti. It's their country. Of course Haitians should live in Haiti. There's no viable asylum or withholding claim for any Haitian seeking relief from going back to Haiti, to their homeland. The fact that there might be pockets of Haiti where there's higher crime rates, guess what? There's pockets of Chicago with crime rates just as high.
What do you say to that?
It's very unfortunate because it's our reality. This is not hearsay. I've witnessed what I've witnessed personally with my family. We had bandits rob my family at gunpoint. My aunt and uncle got shot in the head, left to die.
Wow.
I had an older female cousin. She was raped. I have many friends who just fled Haiti recently who told me they had to leave everything behind. They would hear gunshots over their head and would have to just leave with the clothes on their back because they're at war.
Yeah,
it's
gangs.
A civil war there with the gangs.
Do you think you're going back home? I mean, how do you grapple with the idea that our government is saying you belong in Haiti, this isn't your home?
I am not going to jump to conclusion because I still have faith and hope in the Americans that I've learned and lived and loved and served. My niece/daughter that I've raised her to be American, not Republican or Democrat. And what I've taught her is to be loving and to be a humanitarian and to serve and to help, to love, because that's what I've known America to be. So I still have hope. I have not lost hope. I don't feel this is the end all be all. All I can do is wait.
Absolutely failed.
Thousands of healthcare workers legally caring for patients were suddenly forced off the job overnight. The question isn't just what happens to them, it's what happens to the patients left behind. Connecticut nursing homes woke up this week with a problem they cannot solve overnight. Thousands of Haitian immigrants have been living and working legally in the United States under Temporary Protected Status, or TPS. TPS is a humanitarian immigration program that allows people from countries experiencing war, natural disasters, or other extraordinary conditions to temporarily live and work legally in the United States. Haiti was granted TPS after years of devastating earthquakes, political instability, gang violence, and a worsening humanitarian crisis. But this year, the Trump administration moved to end those protections for Haiti. After months of legal challenges, the U.S. Supreme Court allowed the administration to move forward while those lawsuits continue. When the latest extension expired this week, many workers immediately lost their authorization to work. Connecticut officials estimate roughly 5,000 Haitians in the state may have lost work authorization. Nursing homes immediately felt the impact. Industry leaders say up to 100 workers across skilled nursing facilities were sidelined on day one alone. So these weren't just housekeeping staff. They included certified nursing assistants, licensed practical nurses, registered nurses, dietary staff, and other essential caregivers who keep facilities running every day. One nursing home reportedly lost 13 employees overnight. Think about what happens when a facility that's already short-staffed suddenly loses that many caregivers. Residents are going to wait longer to get out of bed. They're going to wait longer for medications, longer for meals, longer for help getting to the bathroom, or for someone to answer the call light. Healthcare is one of those systems where even a small staffing loss can cause ripple effects throughout an entire facility. Connecticut already has a well-documented healthcare workforce shortage. Industry leaders warn that these losses could delay hospital discharges because patients can't be transferred into nursing homes when there aren't enough staff to safely care for them. So that keeps hospital beds full and puts even more pressure on an already strained healthcare system. State Senator and physician Dr. Saud Anwar also warned that fewer caregivers could lead to more infections, more complications, and additional strain on hospitals. So the legal fight isn't over. Lawmakers have introduced legislation that would extend or strengthen protections for TPS holders, and immigration attorneys are saying that some people may qualify for other forms of legal immigration relief, depending on their individual circumstances. Whatever your views on immigration policy, the story raises a healthcare question we just can't ignore. When experienced caregivers disappear from the workforce overnight, the consequences don't stop with those workers. Patients, families, hospitals, and entire communities will feel the impact.
We had a very unfortunate decision in the Supreme Court concerning birthright. It was close, but a very, very unfortunate decision. So we're making adjustments because it's very unfair. This was done for a different reason. This was done right after the Civil War. This was for the babies of
forms. There are 350,000 Haitians living in the United States currently under a program called TPS, which I've talked about before. TPS literally exists to protect people from countries experiencing humanitarian crisis, war, or natural disaster. Haiti qualifies for TPS, and because of that, there are currently 350,000 Haitians living in America right now. Trump administration is moving to end that program. No real reason other than racism and xenophobia. We now have Haitian people in Ohio that are being called to ambush appointments with the Department of Homeland Security for check-ins, where they're leaving these check-ins with ankle monitors on.
And security now putting ankle bracelets on immigrants who have lived and worked in this country legally for years. People who have what is called temporary protective status. We're talking about Haitians and Syrians, many of whom say being sent back home is tantamount to a death sentence. Anxiety levels are rising. Critics say their clients are being treated like criminals, and many now live in fear.
Donald Trump told us what he really thought about Haitian people when he said they were eating the dogs. But if you think that this is going to stop with Haitian people, and if this is going to stop in Ohio, you are sad.
Well, it'll help you out.
Pop quiz. What happens to the first black nation that takes their independence? They're punished for the next 200 years. Haitian Revolution ended 222 years ago, where the people of Haiti took their independence away from the French. And then for the next 200 years, the United States and France punished the people of Haiti by extorting them of billions of dollars, their infrastructure, and their freedom. That punishment is still happening in 2026, just in different forms.
I want to say this to the FBAs who jump on my post and think they're saying something when they say T is for temporary. Like, baby, this is not Sesame Street. We all know T is for temporary, okay? We all know that. But let me tell you something, okay? Do you got a passport? Do you got a passport that says FBA? Haitians got Haitian passports. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to be sovereign. You got to have land. You got to have your own passport. You got to have your own country before you can talk about Haiti. Because really, you're at the mercy. Just look at what's going on in America. All the black children being deleted and unalived, and it's considered, what are they calling it? No foul play or whatever they're calling it. In your face, these people are walking free. You can't even take the U.S. to the World Court for reparations because the U.S. is not going to do anything, take itself to the World Court for to give you reparations. They're just going to say bump you. So you can't talk about Haiti as poor as the poorest of the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. You can't talk. I don't care if Haiti was the poorest in the whole world. You still can't talk about Haiti because you ain't even got it like that. You're not even sovereign. You don't even have a vote in the United Nations. You're in somebody else's country. You're in somebody else's shit, acting like it's yours. It's laughable. It's laughable. Laughable. And you just can only come on TikTok and say some stupid shit like, T is for temporary. Baby, we know that. But what you don't know, Haitians have been in America for generations, while you were still slaves, and we ain't going nowhere. Get your game up before you get you a passport that says FBA on it. Every generation, it's something else. It's Negro, it's colored, it's Black American, it's African American, it's foundational. But what is going to be next generation? I have been Haitian and I will die Haitian. My children will be Haitian.
I actually feel sorry for these people. Yes, I feel sorry. Their country is bad. Where do they want them to go to? Added to that, other neighboring countries are refusing Haitians. They go to Jamaica, Jamaica says no. They go to Canada, Canada says no. They go to Bahamas, Bahamas still repatriates them. Where do you guys want these people to go to? Please, if you have watched up to this far and staying glued to my channel, thank you so very much. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button, turn on your notification, and yes, tell me your thoughts now in the comment section, what you think, because these people do not have anywhere to go to. They have lost their jobs. They have been working, in fact, they have spent their whole lives in America, at least 25 years, and now they don't know where to go and what to do. Let us put Haitians in our prayers. Thank you for watching this episode with me. I'll see you in my next episode.